haddii aad doorso Soomaalida ku doorato ciyaalka Soomaalida isku leeyahay halka kale celi oo dooran
Okay. There's a number of things I think that can be done about that. One of which is you have to give kids stuff to do after school from 3 to 5.
waxyaabaha loo baahan yahay waxa waaye ciyaalka inay loo helo xal ama meelo ay fariistaan ama wax ku sameeyaan iskuulka ka soo baxaan.
Music programs, sports, all things affiliated with school.
Sports ka ama meel music waxay ayagu u baahan yihiin oo bulshada ay sameynayaan ka jeedin.
Also, we need to encourage Somali parents to and help them learn English.
waalidiintana inaan ku baraarujino waaye inay bartaan si ciyaalkooda.
We are our friends and we need your help today and we will help you in return. We are super people, you recognize us. But the time is so hard against us. Yeah. Thanks very much. And we will vote for you. All Somalis. We will vote for you. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
See you right here.
More people here than I thought, so I'm excited about that. And he's being received.
This is Ayala. He's going to be asking you the questions.
Okay, great.
We'll see, yeah.
What makes you qualified to represent the people of Minnesota in the United States Senate?
Well, I have obviously a different kind of career, but I've written 3 #1 New York Times bestsellers. I mean, top #1 on politics. Been a radio host, studied these issues for years and years and years, and been a political activist for years. And I've been on the right side of things, and I'm going to be fighting for working folks and not for the special interests, not for the people at the very top. I grew up in a modest middle-class family in St. Louis Park, so I'm going to be representing those kind of families and the families of people who are, I believe the engine of our economy starts from the bottom up. And that's who I'll be representing, as opposed to what we've seen in the last 6 years, a senator who supports the special interests, the oil companies, insurance companies, pharmaceutical companies. I'll be fighting for Minnesota working families.
As you know, Minnesota has the largest Somali population in any state. Why should they vote for you?
Well, first of all, on immigration matters, I'm for comprehensive immigration reform. I'm for helping families reunite. I will be doing a different kind of foreign policy than we've been doing in the last 8 years, supporting President Obama, who I believe will be the president. And also, I think that the aspirations of the Somali American people are with Senator Obama, and he and I are friends. And we need to give him enough senators, working majority in the U.S. Senate, that he can who share his vision, so that he can achieve what he wants to do, the kind of change that he needs for this country. And in the last 2 years, there have been 92 filibusters. That's a record number. The previous record was 60. And Norm Coleman is part of that. He's been filibustering, and preventing stuff from happening. So we need change, and Barack Obama is going to bring it, but he's going to need senators who are with him.
Okay. If elected to the United States Senate, what will you do to ensure that Somalia becomes a stable and democratic country?
Well, that is obviously the key question when you're talking about Somalia, that we have a state that's constantly either is or on the verge of being a failed state. And so we need to make a resolution there so that we can, at one point there was a government of the Islamic courts, and now they've brought in the Ethiopians. We have to make sure that we can stabilize the country and make sure there's a central government that is a real central government that has that has the ability to be an authority all over the country, and that there needs to be attention paid to that. There needs to be economic development, and we need a whole different kind of foreign policy than we've had the last 8 years, where we've had this sort of cowboy foreign policy. We need to have a foreign policy where we use diplomacy and talk, and we're open to talking to everyone.
Okay, our last question. What would you like to say to our Somali viewers at home who are watching this?
Well, I really would love your support. I'm going to be working for you. I want to work for you and with President Obama when I get to Washington, so that we can make the kind of changes that President Obama wants to make, and I'll be supporting him. He needs a working majority in the U.S. Senate. Right now we have a majority by the skin of Joe Lieberman's teeth, and we need 58, 59, or 60 Democratic U.S. senators who will help President Obama make this country what we know it can be.
Thank you so much. Ayan. Oo ba siya?
Kita